the Omer, and then we'll jump into our new topic for this week. So please join with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitchanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who sanctifies us with commandments, commanding us in the counting of the Omer. And we announce the day of the Omer first in Hebrew. Hayom Shnaim ve'esrim Yom Shehem Shlosha Shavuot v'Yom Echad LaOmer, which means that today is the 22nd day, which corresponds to 3 weeks and 1 day of the Omer. So this week our theme is Adama v'Shamayim, is what we said in Hebrew, and we said in English we're translating that to connecting with the earth. Adama v'Shamayim means the earth, like the land, the dirt, the soil, and the sky or the heavens. And so the Adama v'Shamayim comes from this song that I'm going to sing in just a minute here, but it comes from a folk song. And it's oftentimes sung at camps, wilderness retreats, things like that, where you're in a Jewish nature setting. So it's about reconnecting with the earth. And one thing about this song is that, I don't know if you all know this, that it's become more popular recently. And it actually is not originally a Jewish song. It wasn't originally a Hebrew song. When we sing it at camps, we usually sing Hebrew and English. It's actually comes from an English song, and then it was translated into Hebrew and then back into English. So the English that I'm going to sing is different than the original English lyrics, and so there's a lot of sort of debate over if we should even be singing this song in the first place. So I'm a big believer in weaving in different parts of our lives, not that the Jewishness of our lives doesn't have to be something separate from everything else. So I don't have a problem with it. Hopefully you don't. It's sort of a different fun song that just helps you connect, helps me connect, and think about a different aspect of the earth. And it's a very different, I mean, which makes sense because it didn't come from a Jewish song, but the lyrics are very different than what you might expect from, well, certainly different from even the blessings that we have, our traditional blessings that the rabbis wrote that connect to nature. It definitely takes more of a spiritual twist. So, but we have a fine tradition of taking things that are Jewish and making them Jewish. So, also fun fact, don't know if you all know this, dinosaur song that we sing with little ones. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door. It's not actually a Shabbat song. The original song was by Linda Arnold, I was a Jewish musician, a kids musician, and but now the Jewish version is I think much more dominantly popular than the non-Jewish version. So I'm all for that's sort of like a silly example of taking something non-Jewish and making it Jewish, but I'm also just a big believer in learning from other cultures. And I understand it's a fine line between learning from other cultures and appropriating, and we have to be aware of that balance. But on that note, I hope that you will consider joining me tomorrow at 6 o'clock for a conversation about this book, Braiding Sweetgrass. And the conversation is with Earth Ministry, which brings together all sorts of different faith communities in the Washington state and specifically in the Seattle area. It's going to be, you can come even if you haven't read the book. So unless you're a super duper fast reader and and can read a book in a day, if you haven't read it, you can still sign up and come and be part of the conversation. It's all about how it's sort of weaving that idea of spirituality and how we connect to nature. So I hope you'll join me for that. And with that, let's see how many times I can hit my guitar on the table. And let's sing a little song together. Adama vishamayim chom ha'esh tzlil hamayim ani margisha begufi beruchi v'nishmati hey 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 love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Hey, 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 so if you want to hear different versions of that, if you search Adama Vishamayim, there are tons of videos that will pop up. You can check out some versions of that. And if you're interested in hearing versions of the original version, if you Google strong wind, deep water, because those are the first two lines, strong wind, deep water. There are also tons of videos of people singing the original song. So check that out as well. And this week we're going to be focusing on sort of the spiritual side, how we reconnect to the earth, getting through the hump of counting the Omer. We're at the middle point. So please join us again